Hello guys, Sauce Gamer here, and today I'll be reviewing I Don't Like You at All, Big Brother. This was an enjoyable horror anime series as it wasn't trying to force in a plot that no one cares about and force in ecchi scenes for fan service. This anime went all out in terms of showing perverted scenes. It wasn't trying to be something it wasn't. This was a harem comedy anime and stuck to that. There were no cliche fight scenes, no annoying love drama, it was just hilarious perverted episodes. In case anyone is grossed out about brother and sister romance, the siblings aren't blood related, and this anime is not about brother and sister romance. In this anime, a girl named Now really likes her brother Shusuke and loves it when he acts perverted. She knows all about his taste in girls, and she knows about his adult magazine collection. She loves to tease her brother and see his shy reactions. One day, however, she realizes that she isn't in any pictures with him as a kid. She learns from her parents that she was adopted when she was a kid, after her parents got into a fatal accident. Now always had feelings for Shusuke, and now that she found out they aren't blood related, there's nothing holding her back in terms of showing her love for him. She won't tell her brother that she knows the truth though, as she wants to keep things interesting and tease him. The plot during each episode was pretty simple. It was Shusuke getting into perverted adventures with his friends and sister. He did outrageous perverted things each episode and found new turn-ons. I found myself laughing while watching each episode as the anime was really perverted. It was hilarious seeing Shusuke be so proud of the fact that he loves explicit adult magazines and videos. He even made friends because of that hobby, and they talked about all sorts of perverted things. With his male friends, he went in search of rare erotic treasures. It was funny seeing him go to stores to find rare erotic treasures, and even go on an adventure to find really outrageous erotic magazines. It was nice for one to see guys be so proud of being perverted, and not act so embarrassed about the topic. In terms of what he did with his female friends, they really showed interest in him. There were two girls and a sister in his harem. The girls got him interested in several odd things like girls rubbing his chest, and they got him to liking black pantyhose. It was funny seeing Shusuke act like a pervert while having his chest rubbed by girls. One of the girls, Kondo, made him buy yaoi magazines for her, and it was hilarious seeing Shusuke act so embarrassed while buying that type of magazine. She even made him read that type of magazine, and seeing Shusuke over-the-top scared reactions to hardcore yaoi was so enjoyable to watch. The girls in the show clearly liked him and kept trying to win his love. I was surprised by the ecchi scenes in this anime. I thought it was just going to be typical cliche ecchi scenes like a guy falling on top of a girl, but the ecchi scenes in this anime were much more lewder than that. Iroha actually kissed him at first and got on top of him. She started to touch him and I was shocked. I was not expecting to see that. That was a nice surprise. She didn't get to give her first time to him, but she went pretty far. His sister Now really tried to make him have a sister complex by wearing several erotic outfits, sleeping in the same bed as him, and getting on top of him. She even went to the bathroom while he was bathing. The ecchi scenes were pleasing to watch. They weren't as extreme as the scenes in The Testament of Sisters to the Devil, but went much farther than other harem anime series. There was this one hot scene where a girl was barely wearing any clothes, and she started to get on top of him and started dancing. That dance was really erotic, and one of the hottest anime scenes I have seen recently. In terms of romantic development, there was none, which left me frustrated. Basically, the main character was in love with his sister, but doesn't want to make a move on her, even if they aren't blood related. It was annoying seeing him turn down Iroha. She would have done anything for him. She kept trying to seduce him every chance she got, but the main character would rather not get intimate with girls, even though he reads explicit adult magazines all the time. That was such an annoying contradiction. I guess the person who wrote the story wanted to keep the focus on the comedy rather than the romance. I understand, but it was still annoying seeing him turn down girls. In terms of the characters, they were enjoyable to watch. My favorite character was Iroha. Not only did she look cute with her blonde hair, but she was like the ultimate Deredere. She would do anything for Shusuke and tried to seduce him often. She stalked him and watched his every move. It was so entertaining seeing her be so obsessive over him. Now was a funny character that kept acting like an innocent younger sister that didn't know much about her brother's hobbies, but in reality, she knew how perverted he really was and wanted to see him act more perverted. It was funny seeing her get so much pleasure out of seeing her brother get into perverted situations. Kondo was a funny character who was into yaoi. It was really interesting seeing how passionate she was about yaoi and how she had all these wild fantasies. She kept trying to get Shusuke to like yaoi, and it was hilarious seeing her treat him as if he was a character in a yaoi magazine. I did like Shusuke because of how proud he was to be a pervert. He even had a massive collection of explicit adult magazines and eroge. I was disappointed though that, as perverted as he was, he had two girls basically throw themselves at him and he didn't respond to her feelings. The opening and ending for this anime were okay, but nothing that I would watch over and over. The music during the episodes wasn't anything special, nothing stood out, the animation style was not appealing to look at. This anime was made in 2011, but even other harem anime shows that were made earlier than that had a better animation style. The animation for this anime was okay, the characters move around naturally, I didn't notice any animation errors. If you're a harem anime fan, then I do recommend watching this anime. It had great comedic scenes each episode, and the scenes got really perverted at times. The girls really tried to seduce Shusuke a lot. It was quite refreshing seeing the show be mainly about the main character's perverted taste in women. The subject of explicit adult magazines came up in almost every episode. This is one of those outrageous harem anime series that goes far with its perverted comedy. The anime studio knew that people were really only watching this anime for the perverted scenes, and gave us what we wanted. There wasn't any forced drama or boring cliche fighting scenes. I give this anime a 7 out of 10. So that's all I want to talk about for today. Thank you for watching this video. Have a great day or night wherever you are, and please like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video, and please comment if you found anything interesting in the video.